Lidy Rutten, thank you for inviting me. I live in the Netherlands and I am working as a park manager. I manage 20 industrial estates with 1,400 companies and approximately 40,000 employees. I am one of the founders of Women Raising Women, and I am involved in women empowerment. I have some sheets so you can share. I will share it with you so you can see what it's all about. I hope you can see it. I have to put this away.
Can see it. Thank you.
Okay. This is about my life. In 2014, my life looked very different from now. Imagine living in a great villa in Spain with a pool, everything. But was I happy? No, I was not happy. And I left everything to come back where I came from, living with my mother, at only 2 bags of clothes. So that's sustainable goal number 1, no poverty. And I'm going to talk to you about point of contention for women in successful business in the Netherlands. The Netherlands are working, is a champion in part-time working. A lot of women do not work or work part-time. Part-time culture and structure in our country is embedded. Part-time work has become the standard work of pattern of women in all stages. This was once seen as an ideal situation for working mothers. We take it for granted. Part-time work is not only deeply ingrained in our society, but also in the lives of many women. Oh, okay. This doesn't work as I want to. Who is working part-time is earning less money and has less possibilities to develop themselves professionally or being financially independent. These part-time jobs are maintain the uneven distribution between men and women. Also, this is strongly determined by stereotype gender roles. If women are not economically independent, they might have financial risks. It is important that women know this. A divorce, for instance, can have big consequences, or if your partner loses his or her job, financial women can make their own choice and have a stronger foothold in the society. You can see here the next one is a wage gap. That's also the sustainable goal number 10, reduce inequalities. As well as in trade and industry, as in the government fields, women in 2020 did earn less money per hour than men. Average salary for women working at governments was 6% less, about €2 US dollar 2.28, than men working in trade and industry, and even more in that part is 90%, so $5 less per hour. This is a combination of factors. Women can not only earn less per hour, but work more in unpaid hours and are more unemployed than men. 30% of the women in the Netherlands work part-time, while 88% of men. Also, the vast majority of women work in the lower paying jobs, as in case care, work, shop, at school, in education, or in the textile industry. Not a lot of women are working in science, technology, or applied science. Women are also more likely to take career breaks, as in 2018, 1/3 of working women in the United States, Europe, took a career break for childcare compared to 1.3% of the men. Law has been passed by the European Parliament with a quota for women at the top, and employers are obliged to share information about the wages for employees with the same job to address the gender pay gap. Women should have the right and possibility to study, as in sustainable goal number 4, quality of education. We heard it before. As long as women do not have the same education and assessment as men, they will have less chance to succeed in life. Sometimes women want to work full-time, but the partner feels guilty that he cannot take care enough of his family and who's looking after the kids. There are a lot of low literacy among women. The Dutch government is reducing the disadvantages of the labor market of specific groups of women. For example, women with little education, women with occupational disability, single moms, and women with a migration background. Too little female students choose for a technical study. Uncertainty about the talent, we heard that also before. Gender stereotypes and profile choices are still determined. For examples, girls are less likely in the Netherlands to receive a science recommendation than boys. A profile choice is determined by school performance, socioeconomic background, expected difficulties of the subjects, and students' attitudes towards the subjects and gender. Girls have to score an average of 7 to be recommended to this profile, while 6 is enough for boys. This is why I give guest lectures at schools. A lot of youngsters are uncertain, even the boys. Last month, they told me that they were having a lot of stress to choose a course of study and stay working in this sector for the rest of their lives. I told them that they can always choose to change jobs and directions, whatever happens in your life. Just stay happy in what you're doing, just persevere. Then I come to gender equality, sustainable goal number 5. Women fully embrace our female role models, but to achieve true gender equality, we need everyone, and that includes men. We could look challenges squarely in the face, to hear the male perspective, and to understand that male allyship is necessary if we want to achieve our ultimate goal, increase diversity and increase inclusion for women working in tech organizations. We should break the stigma that transport industry or technology is a man's sector. We should create a safe working environment for women and equal opportunities in the workplace for all gender types. Why can't a woman not perform as a manager? Again, gender equality. Women, especially managers, earn 30% less than men in different positions. We often speak of a glass ceiling and the old boys network. Women are entering the workforce better educated and fully prepared to contribute as knowledge workers, and they still fail to obtain positions of power. Why? By connecting with other women like we do now, we can build the complete opposite. Lack of female power, beat it and start building a female network instead of complaining about it. This network can afford inside information, facilitates advancement, and provides social and support to its members. The current culture is based on a work environment that is not geared to our needs. Stereotypes need to be broken, and a more inclusive way of working should be introduced. Women with low wages and are in vulnerable positions, making them particularly vulnerable to gender-based violence and harassment. Have confidence in your own value. At last, persevere. There are a lot of examples in our histories. I recommend the movie Hidden Figures, about 3 female African American mathematicians working at NASA. They were not allowed to walk half a mile to use the nearest bathroom and had to remove their names on reports. Not being afraid of not knowing. Be afraid not to learn and show others. It always can be better, but good enough will make you happy. If you really want something, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. So you see, we have a lot of choices in the Netherlands, but that does not mean that this is only a good thing. Over the past few decades, a lot of body of research has repeatedly shown that when people experience choice overload, when they face more options than they desire, they can experience a wide range of negative outcomes, frustration, confusion to regret, dissatisfaction, and even choice paralysis. Just try to reach a state where you only can trust and depend on yourself and where you are happy. And finally, I made these mistakes, all mistakes above. This is what I learned from it, and this is where I'm now. I lost everything in 2014, but I received so much more, and that is what I wish you well as well. A brighter future is possible. We must use the crisis to transform our world and deliver the 2030 agenda and keep our promise to the current and future genes. Thank you.